Hello, I am Danielle, and the book I chose to read for this module is Monster by Walter Dean Myers. I'd like to introduce this book by reading an excerpt from the start of the novel. Sometimes I feel like I have walked into the middle of a movie. It is a strange movie with no plot and no beginning. The movie is in black and white and grainy. Sometimes the camera moves in so close that you can't tell what is going on, and you just have to listen to the sounds and guess. I have seen movies of prisons, but never one like this. This is not a movie about bars and locked doors. It is about being alone when you are not really alone, and about being scared all the time. I think to get used to this, I will have to give up what I think is real and take up something else. I wish I could make sense of it. Maybe I could make my own movie. I could write it out and play it in my head. I could block out the scenes like we did in school. The film will be the story of my life. No, not my life, but of this experience. I'll write it down in the notebook they let me keep. I'll call it what the lady who is the prosecutor called me, Monster. Monster is a novel that will grip you from beginning to end. Written by Walter Dean Myers, Monster is about a 16-year-old boy named Steve Harmon that is on trial for felony murder. Steve Harmon is accused of being an accomplice in a robbery gone wrong, but Steve claims he had no part in the event. For Steve, the experience of being in prison is so surreal that to escape his reality, he writes a screenplay detailing his time in prison. In the eyes of the prosecution, Steve not only runs with the wrong crowd, he is as guilty as the man who pulled the trigger. Cold, hard evidence is not the basis for this trial. Rather, convincing the jury of Harmon's character is what will determine his fate. Character, moral character that is what you do when no one is watching. This begs the question, what did Steve Harmon do when no one was watching? In Monster, the reader has the responsibility of deciding for themselves Steve Harmon's true character. Left intentionally ambiguous, Walter Dean Myers ends his novel with the statement, "What did she see?" What Myers is asking is, what did you see?